baby.
Oh, shit. Hey, didn't we used to do this like every week?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is a... We're back.
And then, you know, my age started acting up, so I had to take a couple weeks off.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you guys are watching Ghosted. It's been a couple weeks. I'm so glad to be back, not sitting in no hospital beds, just chilling. You know, Doug.
Yeah.
With the election drawing ever nearer,
Uh-oh.
and with the political landscape appearing to heat up more and more every single day, I think it's very important that we play an appropriate PSA to just voice the importance of voting. What do you think? Should we get that out the way now?
All right. I think so.
Oh, man.
I like that.
I'm so glad. What's that?
I like that crossbow.
I'm just so incredibly glad that was an independent PSA that was put out, not done at all by Saturday Night Live.
No, totally not. Totally not. Not at all.
You know, Doug, I know this makes me sound like a little bit of a weirdo, but that Kate McKinnon, my God, I know that she's just as gay gets, but that fucking broad drives me crazy. And I don't know if it's if it's just her looks. I think it's just her comedic fucking talent. Just she makes me laugh so hard that I pop a boner from it.
Fair enough.
Pop a boner. Nobody says it like that.
Pop a boner.
Pop. Private club. Boner club.
Private club.
Boner club.
All right. So I think I'm going to start us out after all these weeks gone. I think we're going to start out with a little something, a little easy, like I like to do sometimes, a little light,
little airy. Yeah, just keeping it mellow.
Costa Rican parking garage.
What? I'm scared. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be doing a job here too. Fuck. All right, go.
Now, this next video was recorded by a security guard who was on duty during the night of October 30th of 2012. The parking structure of a Costa Rican mall is the last place they would think of as being haunted. Even to this day, security guards are hesitant to patrol the parking lot at night, as stories and videos like this have left them pretty spooked. The year is 2012, and on this night, a security guard sees that one of the cameras inside the parking lot is sensing motion. The space is entirely empty, so there shouldn't be any movement going on.
Gerardo, fíjate detrás tuyo.
Ma, usted está sacando el monitor, mae, tiene algo, salió algo ahí.
Correcto, aquí salió algo raro. Mae, y véngase mejor.
Todo el día, mano, todo el día.
As seen on video, the parking structure is devoid of any visitors during this time. If no one had been there, then what exactly had set off the sensor on the camera? It only appears to be going off at this exact spot, and it was already going off before the guard had arrived. Well, after a few seconds, it becomes apparent as to what was being picked up by the camera: a dark, shadow-like figure that appears out of nowhere. In a stealthy manner, the shadow inches closer and closer to the unsuspecting guard before suddenly vanishing in an instant. Although taken in 2012, visitors continue to report strange occurrences within this parking lot, and no doubt believe that the San Pedro Mall in Costa Rica is haunted through and through.
So what'd you think of that one? That I remember that now from weeks ago. By the way, just FYI, all these clips, they've been sitting in the episode 57 folder for weeks. So I'm probably not going to be looking very, I'm probably not going to be remembering them very well. I'm just going to read off the titles and see what the hell comes up.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But Yeah, no, I remember editing that one. I thought that shadow was interesting. It's like it wasn't like his shadow or something. You know, do you think it could have been a digital camera glitch or actually some sort of an entity that had enough of a presence to set off that thing?
Well, sir, I think that it's pretty much been proven by this very program, time and time again, that if it happens in Mexico, it's real.
That's what we
Every
heard?
corner
Oh,
of Mexico is haunted.
This was
Shut
Costa
up.
Rica. Oh, yes.
No.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Every
people
corner.
are ignoring the fact that we're on the air and coming in and talking to me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm popular.
Whoever that is. So,
I got fans who are just mobbing through the door to come in here and
Yeah.
talk to me. It's
well, that's to
amazing.
be expected. You know,
Truth.
they're mobbing in like the zombies and Night of the Living Dead. They're shaking the bookcase.
Or zombies be pro wrestlers.
Yeah, that too.
So just a quick, since you brought it up, don't forget to
Yes.
check out Gutshank Theater coming up this Sunday, where we are watching Big Trouble in Little fucking China.
Yep. Finally.
And don't forget to tune in Tuesdays at 8 for Wrestle Shoot. Anyway, moving forward.
All right. So I do remember weeks ago you turned me on to a new channel on YouTube called Casper's Site.
I love Casper Site.
So I've got a few Casper sites, and I labeled them Casper Site in the beginning, so I remember which ones they were. Wasn't that smart?
You are so incredibly. What are we talking about?
I don't know. Are we on a show?
Aren't we just bullshitting right now? What the hell's going on here?
Whoa. Well, you just cut out for a second.
We are. We're doing Ghosted right now.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, fucking A.
So
Ghosted.
here we go.
Ghosted it is.
With Casper Site Haunted Video Call.
Ooh.
There we go.
Okay, this channel is this channel is depth of despair. Okay, shh. Your depth of despair. Shh.
I love how he shushes people when nobody's in the room.
Right.
The original source of the video is unknown and not much context is provided,
this one.
but two friends were talking to someone on a video call when suddenly that guy saw something that left him completely terrified.
¿Esta, la de Javi?
Sí. Yo vi. No. Yo vi que la puerta que está enfrente suyo se movió.
Esa de ahí, nada.
Le juro que vi que esa puerta se movió.
I saw the door move.
Mira, nos estaba mirando, o sea.
No, chicos, no. Yo lo vi con mis propios ojos. Yo vi que esa puerta de manera lenta se abrió y luego se cerró bruscamente, chicos.
Nos intenta meter miedo,
No les estoy mintiendo ni por mucho menos, por favor. Yo le juro que por mis ojos y por lo que más tengo en mi vida,
how do we get
esa
to see
puerta
this?
se movió.
De veces es imposible, no hay nada. Así
He's doing it again.
que, y mi gato está abajo, es imposible que se mueva nada. Nos estaba tirando esto. Literalmente sí,
Hi!
se ha quedado pillado. ¿Qué le pasa?
Atrás suyo hay alguien.
¿Cómo que atrás?
Look at this shadow bastard up there, mate. You ain't a
Shadow
bloody
bastard.
ninja. You're a shadow bastard.
¡Me cago en la puta!
And then it cuts out.
Scarred for life, that guy. Scarred for life. This has got to be a prank on him, right?
Just a few seconds after checking the room was empty, the door opens by itself and then a dark shadow figure comes out of the room, completely scaring the boys away. As they turn and see it, the reactions does seem quite authentic, as the guy on the video call did genuinely seem.
It'd be great if like this just stopped buffering, and then their faces were just like up on the screen going. He would shit it right up.
Freaked out, and the boys thought he was messing with them. So is this a real shadow figure caught on camera? You judge.
Oh, it's moving a little bit wobbly wibbly as well, isn't it? Eh?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
So that's some pretty funny shit. Now, obviously, what do you think of the shadow that's coming out of the door?
Oh God, I was barely even noticing it. Look, guys, I gotta tell you, this Casper Sight character, I love his shit. I was actually turned on to this guy by our dearly departed butcher. Put me on to Casper Sight like a year ago. And I have just been jamming that guy ever since. He is hilarious. When he actually sees something that genuinely scares him, his reaction is through the fucking roof. What do we got to do to get him on Ghosted? Well, I assume we would have to change our time altogether because he is in UK.
Yeah, that would, But so the shadow. I mean, to me, it could just be someone in some sort of a cloak, some sort of a black sheet just walking through. I don't take it too seriously. The reaction of the guy at the bottom of the screen, though, that's pretty fucking funny.
I mean, that video was probably like 6 pounds of bullshit in a 2-pound sack, right? Yeah. Probably.
Right.
But that's not really why. And by the way, Casper Sight does review some shit that actually makes him jump. You remember how he used to always say I'd Rambo up on that motherfucker? I got that from him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Look at the shadow bastard. Everything is a bastard. Oh, there's the glowing bastard again. I love that guy. So, no, I don't buy that video at all, but it was so much fun to watch him. Do we have one more of his we could just go over, give everybody a good view of what he does? Or should we wait a week?
I've got a few more. I mean, I could throw up another one.
Let's one more.
Okay. Oh, here's one that I'll tell you what. Casper Sight, Woman in White. Now, he's watching a video that we actually reviewed a few episodes ago.
Oh, nice.
So I thought that would be an interesting, get his reaction to what we already reviewed. So here we go. Casper Sight, Woman in White.
On the highway. It's just past 3 a.m. and a truck driver named Ken was traveling north down the I-57, a north to south interstate highway in Missouri, Illinois. When out of nowhere he sees something out of the corner of his eye that startles him. Now, during his whole career of truck driving and delivering items, he had never seen anything this strange and creepy before. Confused at what he had seen, he decides to pull over.
I remember this one.
His dash cam footage. Yeah. This is what he saw.
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy...
Oh, wait, I saw that.
...ultimately agrees. She wears the wire, and she picks up Chuck, and she...
A person clad in white...
Oh, yeah. Is that a chick?
Chick is very un-PC.
It's still there now, right?
Person clad in white can be seen walking across the highway in the middle of the night, and it appears as though they just came out of nowhere.
What are you doing?
This has left Ken terrified without a doubt, because the very next day, a tragic accident happens in this precise exact location. The reports state that the injured people involved saw a lady dressed in all white on the middle of the road, causing them to react suddenly.
Oh, wow, man. That gives me the shivers, man.
And swerve their car out of the way,
no.
resulting
I thought he was gonna say the shits.
What makes this even more chilling is that the interstate police reviewed the CCTV footage of the accident, and they didn't see any woman in white. just the car suddenly swerving for no apparent reason. The whole ordeal has left Ken completely shocked. Subscribe and hit that.
Oh, mate, that's weird. Wow, finished on a banger.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's one that we thought there was some legitimacy to. So the way she just kind of appears and looks like she disappears. And yeah, that was...
Maybe what we need to do is clip out this episode that we had him in it and send it to him. And say, see, mate, come get on the show with us. We won't even advertise you. Just show up.
That would be a good idea.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that one was, I believe that one was legit still.
Yeah. Yeah, there's it fits all the woman in white, little
and it really falls into the walk like a duck and talk like a duck thing, right? So they're like, okay, we saw this, other people saw this. The next day there was a huge accident by somebody who claimed to have seen the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, 1 + 1 does equal 2 most of the time.
Yeah. So
that was fun. I'm glad we got to get some Casper Sight going on here.
Yeah, it was. All right, so our next, let's see here. Oh, okay, this is one I would love to see Casper Sight do a reaction to.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
Is possession real? Because this creepy video of a girl that seems to be possessed and floating in mid-air was just posted on Reddit.
Watch the possession.
Check it out.
Watch the levitation.
How many times do we have to watch this same fucking video?
I want you to see the levitation.
I've seen it like 4 times.
No, we keep having technical difficulties.
Son of a bitch, it's back!
She's levitating. There's something weird. Not there, she's not, but she was.
Give her the backbreaker!
Yeah, how is she just floating like that? Ugh, I claim no bad energy from this video. Next.
How is she just floating like that? How is that possible? You know, Doug, I actually had a dream about Lindsay Ivan the other day.
Uh-oh.
It was very romantic.
Oh.
You know, so like I was and for some, I don't even know why, but I was just sitting on the beach. I was on a beach chair. It was nighttime. I had a couple of candles going on the beach. And I heard this voice and said, "Hey, hi, could I just ask you something?" And it startled me in my dream. I was like, "Oh yeah, what can I do for you?" And out comes walking from the shadows, Lindsay Ivan. And I jumped up real quick and I picked up a crowbar and I beat that cunt to death. It was very romantic. Wow. And then I drank her blood from my boot, which tasted like hack. Which I imagine that's what your blood tastes like, you fucking hack.
The love boat. Wow. That's some romance.
Soon we'll be making a nail. I got to cleanse my palate. We're going to play another PSA here. Now, Doug, this one actually is kind of important. Because, like, your pain and my pain, right? They're not the same kinds of pain. And people need to realize that people experience pain differently.
Is about more than the next 4 years.
Son of a bitch.
Matt, it's just a paper cut. Don't be such a wuss.
You're right. I'm sorry. Here's that report you needed.
Thanks.
And the reason that video holds relevance, Douglas, Mr. Damien, is because just because you think Lindsay Ivan is funny doesn't make her fucking funny.
But that was about pain.
Yeah, and Lindsay Ivan causes me a lot of pain right here, right behind my fucking eyeballs and back to my ear holes.
But what if the pain amuses me?
Anyway, so it's just going to be me from this point forward on Ghosted. Hey, what? Well, kick me off this motherfucking side of the... All right, let's continue.
Okay.
I'm trying like hell to keep bringing the funny, brother, but my brain is about to shut off.
We're Ghost or Close Encounters.
Okay.
Here we go.
A woman named Rosanna is lying in bed when the most disturbing thing is caught on camera. Now, although she was terrified to the point of being paralyzed by fear, she tries her best to film this incident, and for good reason. Getting this on camera would be the best evidence she's had so far in trying to prove that something isn't right with her apartment. Her place is not what it seems, and it's for this reason that her children can't live with her. Things at home have gotten so bad that she fears for their safety, including her cats. In one video, Rosanna's cat does this. Rosanna's choice to keep her family away from this place is mainly due to this and many other occurrences. But as of recent, something's happened that's fully convinced her to keep not just the family away, but also herself. It's late at night when this is captured. Now, Rosanna states that during this moment, she had seen a shadowy figure appear right behind the door. Soon after, she began to black out as though she was intoxicated. The entirety of this incident is without a doubt pretty freaky. Rosanna is certain that she won't be staying here for long. Until she has the funds to find another place, Rosanna will continue to own this strange apartment and presumably capture more evidence of these happenings. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
So, yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. For one, whatever the fuck that cat was looking at, that cat was dead serious. You know, like, I mean, that thing was not... I mean, if that was just somebody that it knew at the other end of the hall, because we didn't get at that time to see what was at the end of the hall, but something was freaking it out. If it was someone that knew, it wouldn't be acting like that, you know? And
certainly. But then again, the rest of that video, I don't know, man. The cat was the only viable part for me.
Well, the stuff flying off the shelf, I thought was pretty good. I mean, that was the shelf was shallow and right up against the wall. You would need several different strings going across the room to make every single little thing go flying off. And then
let me tell you something. Tell me how many strings I need.
So, and then I made me think of Close Encounters of the Third Kind with the flashing lights and that swinging bag on the door. I kind of thought, well, shit, is this an alien thing or is this a ghost thing? But I think there's something to. I definitely think there's something to this video. That's where I am. I think it's legit in some sort of a way.
Well, let me pose this at maybe a different angle. Perhaps her children were taken away from her because it's not as if she was intoxicated. Maybe she's always intoxicated.
Maybe.
I was just talking.
Right.
Shit. That I have nothing to base that on.
But yeah.
No, there could be something to it. I don't know. It just feels to me like the thing swinging side to side, although it was aggressive, and how would it keep rocking as long as it did? Could be answered with perhaps a fan. I don't know. Just something about that besides the cat wasn't grabbing me as a bucket that can hold any water.
All right. Well, I definitely think there's something to it. Ghost or alien, I don't know, but yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. So we have this one's been shuffled off from week to week for quite a while, and I can't remember a damn thing about it now. It's called Disembodied Scream. Let's see.
In the following video, a teenage boy and his family are taking a tour of a new house they had just moved into. The family in this footage hasn't had the chance to check out their new home until now. So naturally, out of excitement, they bring a camera to record this moment. But unbeknownst to them, this special occasion would suddenly turn creepy. It would be at this house they recently called home where something very strange happens. The following is their footage. Take a look.
Oh, there's a lot of sped up for time on this one.
I want to see what's...
Out of nowhere, the sound of a screaming child is heard from somewhere inside the house. Realizing that no one else was home except an older relative, they bolt out as fast as possible, knowing that what just happened was not normal. Either a child from outside the house had screamed, or, as viewers believe, something else was captured. Listening closely, the scream seems to have come from inside the house, but strangely, there hadn't been another child inside. If no other kid was present, then who was heard on camera? With no further updates or videos from this family, it remains unknown as to who or even what had spooked them.
So basically, yeah, a scream. That didn't, to me, it sounded kind of blended in fairly well. Like,
and see, to me, it sounded like it was probably outside. Like maybe a kid outside playing, or somebody outside playing a prank. Yeah, it certainly didn't sound like it was inside. I wish we had like a couple more examples, a couple more replays of that scream back to back. But that one, I don't know. I'm going to just go ahead and throw that one on the fence because there was clearly a scream. And I feel like the reaction might have been mostly genuine.
Yeah, that's true. I think, I'm on the fence too about that one, and I think that's. But you bring a good point about could have been someone outside, possibly.
And by the way, everybody watching, I'm not yawning because I'm bored. I'm yawning because I'm dead on my feet. That's all. Don't be like, oh, now Rob suddenly doesn't even want to do his own idea anymore. And I'd say to those people, yeah, you're fucking right, but I'm still here. I mean, no, you're not right. Of course I want to do it.
Okay.
Give me my hat back, you little asshole. Give me that. Yeah, fucking lay down, bitch.
Let's see. Let's go with Rise of the Shadow.
Ooh.
On a Thursday night, somewhere in Florida, two friends decide to record themselves at a slumber party when something pretty creepy is captured. Both friends hadn't noticed anything peculiar in the video until one of their moms had seen the footage.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home.
Heather, the mother in question, is baffled by this footage, given that it took place inside her home, where other strange things have happened before. Occasionally, she would catch her dog looking at something that doesn't appear to be there, and other times, she would see her cat staring at a space that's completely empty. Now, although she thinks there might be an explanation for both common occurrences, she can't say the same for the following incident. This footage is unlike anything she's ever seen. It's late at night when this is captured.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home. Look between them right
I'm a crochet crafting
now.
woman.
What was meant to be a fun little video has turned into a scene out of a horror movie. Without realizing it, both friends had caught something moving in the background. It appears briefly for just a split second before exiting from view. Whether a person or something else, no one had noticed it until the video was sent to Isabel's mother. It was shortly thereafter that both girls became aware of this mysterious figure. While it is uncertain as to what was captured, they can't help but think that something otherworldly was present during that night. This one continues to remain a mystery.
So, I will say one thing about the shadow. It's like doing that light as a feather, stiff as a board. Like it's just coming straight up. It's not like someone's getting up. It's just like a still, and it's just getting, rising like a board.
Like from laying down?
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. Like from laying down, it just goes completely up.
Let's play it again real quick.
There we go.
On a Thursday night, somewhere in Florida, two friends decide to record themselves at a slumber party when something pretty creepy is captured. Both friends hadn't noticed anything peculiar in the video until one of their moms had seen the footage.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home.
Heather, the mother in question, is baffled by this footage, given that it took place inside her home, where other strange things have happened before. Occasionally, she would catch her dog looking at something that doesn't appear to be there, and other times, she would see her cat staring at a space that's completely empty. Now, although she thinks there might be an explanation for both common occurrences, she can't say the same for the following incident. This footage is unlike anything she's ever seen. It's late at night when this is captured.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home. Look between them right
I'm a crochet crafting
now.
woman.
What was meant to be a fun little video has turned into a scene out of a horror movie. Without realizing it, both friends had caught something moving in the background. It appears briefly for just a split second before exiting from view. Whether a person or something else, no one had noticed it until the video was sent to Isabel's mother. It was shortly thereafter that both girls became aware of this mysterious figure. While it is uncertain as to what was captured, they can't help but think that something other.
Yeah, see, that was somebody clearly walking across. It was just the angle of the light.
See, it didn't look like that. It looked to me like laying down and just like that. That's what it looked like to me. There, I brought a little visual aid.
Now, see, to me, it was kind of like this. It was kind of like this. As in somebody walking across a light. I ain't afraid of you, motherfucker. All right, I'm a little afraid. I don't know, man. I think we're going to have to completely disagree on that one. I think that they were having a slumber party. They were having some fun. One of their friends did the light trick.
The light trick.
That's right. The old trick of the light. You know what I'm talking about.
Explain it. I'm fuzzy right now.
The light gimmick. It's the gimmick of the light.
I didn't see any lights flickering in the video, so.
Well, who said a light had to flicker? We're not talking about another UFO, Doug. Get your fucking head in the game.
What do you mean the light?
Somebody had a light going. Somebody walked in front of it.
Oh, I see.
And it was obviously a female who walked in front of it. It was a friend.
The light would have been in front of the girls, which means the shadow would have been in front of the girls too.
It's not true. the light could have been off at an angle, pointed and manipulated in a direction. That's what's great about like theater. And theater and entertainment is you can manipulate lights.
I think there's something to this one.
I think you're wrong. You're wrong. Whoa. Jesus Christ. All right, you want to try to get off one more, then we can take it home so Rob can go to bed?
We will end it on hospital haunting.
If this is Lindsay Ivan, you're fired.
No,
I'm just
it's
saying.
not.
I'm just
In the following video, a nurse working at a hospital decides to go inside a room where many doctors and nurses are afraid to be in. The room in question is located on a floor that, according to rumors, is haunted. On March 9th of 2021, a nurse known as Shanae Richardson pays a visit to the floor in question. On this floor, there's a hidden room that for some reason is blocked off from access. So, one night, Shanae decides to enter this room. She had gained access by asking a custodian, but little did she know, this was a bad idea. The following is her video. Watch.
So everybody wants to see what's behind the door, so I'm back and I'm going to show you what's finally behind this door, okay? Alright, so one more time, this is everything that's wrote on the door behind this door in this hospital, and it's been unlocked, so I'm going to go inside. I'm scared.
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again. It now makes sense as to why Shanae had suddenly shut the door. Out of instinct, she had backed away upon seeing what looks like a face staring at Shanae from a distance. Its disembodied head seemingly stays in place without moving an inch, or at least it seems like that, because apparently viewers claim that the head can be seen moving for just a bit. Not much else is known about this incident or what occurred afterwards, but until there's an update, this incident remains a mystery.
So did you see that? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
So the restream resolution, sometimes it's dark, whereas like on my when I'm doing my thing, I see it a lot better.
Well, why don't you quit talking shit about our restream, you dick?
I apologize. I didn't know I was talking shit. I'm just saying. Man, God damn.
Oh, God damn it, Doug. When you just give in like that, I feel bad.
What the hell? I'm fucking just trying to do my best, man. What?
Hey, slow down on that whiskey. Maybe you'd be okay if you weren't drinking so heavy.
Yes, lush that I am.
Now, you know, it just breaks down once again to why was she videotaped? Why was she making a recording?
Well, then to say that she's been experiencing weird shit already.
So she got a code to go back into a room, and she just knew something was going to happen in this room, so I better make her a recording.
I don't know. Something about it. I remember, if I remember correctly, something about it looked like it could have been a little fakey, but I threw it up in there anyway for us to play it.
Yeah, it's probably the fucking maintenance guy who gave her the code was like, cool, I'll get behind the boxes, and when the door opens, I'll stand up. Because, I mean, the lights were off, so how the hell was she even really seeing that? And so small. So what looked like so far away.
Yeah.
I think it's bullshit. Bullshit. All right. Well, on that note, let's go ahead and just fucking take it home then. Because I got to go to goddamn bed. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, and I'm already done.
Is possession real? Because this creepy video of a girl that seems to be possessed and floating in midair was just posted on Reddit. Check it out.
Gotta watch the floating.